It's the vessel's duty to awaken the crystals. You say that. Let us give you genome drain. I still want this. Speed 20 should be okay. I think we'll have an easier time just because we do have, I did level up to 70. That was actually just conveniently where I was when I finished leveling up Conjurer with everyone. Just in case, we will give you the Ice Flame shield, so you will just be mostly protected. So if things go a little too crazy, besides getting chomped on, Anya should survive, I think. And, we should hopefully have a fine time with this fight now. Worst comes to worst, I could set up harder to actually fight the boss here. But, like, I don't know what the extent of, like, what our stats look like compared to what they were before. Hopefully we should just be okay, though, I think. Ice Flame is mainly there just as a precaution.
Look!
What could it be?
This crystal has also reverted.
Wait, something lurks.
Another creature back from destruction.
Here they come!
Would I need deep freeze? Alright, let's still do stuff normally, I think. I'm gonna try to reduce elemental damage to all allies. Let's just try that. And we will still Rampart. Let's see. Okay, we got the genome. We also barely took any damage there. And that was protected. That was a physical attack. So, alright, we got what we needed. Now we just need to do good. I don't think I can do 2, right? Every time I forget. So now you will just continue to cure everyone. We'll get 2 amped strikes on, I guess we'll just go with the first one. I'm gonna say I think the levels did help a lot. Like, resist is great and all that, but the levels gave us, like, the speed to do this. I think overall we're in a good spot. If anything, too, I probably could just Enigma. We still have free lunch? No. Good damage. I could try a rejuvenation. I mean, at this point, we're very fine. I could also, I can't really rejuvenation, but we could just Enigma. I think that'll be okay. I need to just make sure. I keep looking at it. I need to just look to see that Amp Strike has no cost here. But I always just get a little paranoid that I'm not going to actually get it off. Again, a high damage without any critical hit there. I really should get rejuvenation off. I think we can get... I'm so stupid. I don't know why I keep thinking I can get more. So we're nullifying that. Get back to healing. No more lunch for me. Go on, kill one head. He did a surprisingly good job at hitting the correct head there. What was my problem last time? Was I just unable to get a Enigma off, or was it the other physical attacks? It could have been from like Blazards, or maybe I'm just dumb. It was also, I'm still unsure. I felt like every time I've tried Genome that nullifying removes my chance of getting it because I'm not technically being hit. I could be completely off about that though. It doesn't really matter because we're here and we're fine. Gonna get a little crazy with them amp strikes, buddy. Also seems like he's gonna try to get a little crazy, but we're gonna really bum rush him because they're not 2 targets. Easy fight. I mean, I do think we would have had an easy enough time with the fight normally if I didn't try to genome anything. But we did it, and we also got all our genomes. There it is, Supreme Genes.
Hurry up and awaken the crystal before we are beset by more beasts!
Right, awaken the crystal.
Of course. I'm ready, Eri.
No questions?
I'm sure you have the hang of it, but if there's anything you'd like to go over again, just ask.
Yeah. I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Time to get started, Agnès. Are you ready?
Yes. Let us begin.
We're gonna awaken the crystal. Everything's gonna be fine. Just mash it out.
Not yet! Just a little longer!
I got this. We got this.
More! Keep going!
I'll keep going.
Still not enough! You can do this!
It's not enough. Keep going.
Stop! That's it!
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Eri. You gotta speak up.
Agnès, stop! I said stop!
What was that?
I told you
Keep
this
going.
is dangerous! Hello? Can you even hear me?
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Agnès, stop this! You'll destroy the crystal!
I'm still... listen, the crystal is just so loud.
Stop! Please! You have to stop, Agnès! Why are you doing this?
You have a lot of time before you...
What's the matter, Agnès?
What are you saying, Tiz?
Should we do something? Do we stop her?
Agnès.
Why are they acting like this?
Stop! Stop! Before the whole world is destroyed! Please, Agnès! We've worked so hard to save it! Don't throw it all away!
For how close we were to destroying the
Don't you
crystal
care
with our
about your
prayers
friends?
before.
Aren't I your friend too?
This is taking a long time.
Please listen to me! Listen to me!
I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm with Agnès to the end.
Yeah, let's go.
Count me in too. I won't abandon her.
I'm still
This
mashing.
is so nerve-wracking. But I trust you, Agnès. Do what you need to do.
I mean, we all were basically on the same page, except we still don't know if Adia is, but we can only assume.
My father and Master Kami Izumi, they knew. They knew all along.
And yet still, it must be stopped. Idia, Lady Vestal.
You like how in this flashback we're in the default outfits? Also, were Ring-a-Bell and Tiz not in this scene?
The crystals. You mustn't.
Father.
Agnès.
I don't know if we really need the flashbacks, but okay.
I cannot bear to hear of matters so dreadful. For if what you say is true, then
Forgive me. I never wished to put you in this position.
Again, default outfits.
But I cannot believe Ring-a-Bell would lie to me. Not about something like this. That's why.
You trust Ring-a-Bell then?
I do. I trust Ring-a-Bell, along with Idia, and you too, Agnès. I trust you all.
Very well. Then I shall trust in him too.
Thank you.
Agnès! Don't listen to her! It won't be long till she reveals her true colors!
True colors? Rude!
Enough lies! I've finally remembered everything!
I love how energetic Ring-a-Bell was there.
The creature I saw slaughter Idia that day.
The evil one?
Yes! And that evil one is you, Eri!
And you'd all come so far. What a waste. But oh well. Agnès! I think this really will destroy the crystal. Are you sure about this?
Can we back out now?
I intend to destroy the crystal!
Yeah, do it, Agnès.
That's what I must do! Is it not, Tiz?
I don't know if you really should be asking Tiz. He seemed like he didn't quite remember what we were doing.
Agnès, what do you believe is the purpose of the Vestals?
We are the guides who convey the crystal's revelations to the people.
Yes, well, more simply put, a Vestal is one who guides the people.
But what of the crystals?
It's not the crystals that are of importance. What matters is guiding people down the proper path. People are uneasy creatures. They cling to the Vestals and crystals to escape their suffering.
To answer the people's prayers, to Vestal and Crystal both. Is that not a Vestal's role?
But care must be taken in doing so. As I said, a Vestal's task is pointing out the proper path.
Did this, conversation happen in the cave? This was like the first time we met him, right? Or was this in the cave before?
She is not a passive conduit for the people's prayers.
This might have been our first, bring one person into the cave speech.
And the crystals are not to be seen as absolute.
He was kind of trying to tell us about the crystal there before.
Such is mine and Lord De Rosso's conclusion after 1,000 years observing the orthodoxy and the crystals.
Obviously, bringing up De Rosso, it definitely wasn't a cave, so forget what I was saying.
Bitter decisions full of sorrow may lie ahead, Agnès. Unavoidable choices. But Tiz will be at your side, come what may. Isn't that so, Tiz?
That's right!
Stop! You really are going to destroy it!
How long does it take to destroy the crystal?
This is my last warning! If you don't stop now! Stop!
Oh.
Stop!
Oh, she's angry. What'd she turn into? Finale, lying Airy. Flying fairy, lying. See, so this is where I thought the title card would do the thing when we were in the finale chapter.
This is the fiend's true form.
Ew.
Don't stop, Agnès. Destroy the crystal.
I will!
We'll protect you, whatever happens.
Put your faith in us!
I will!
Do we not have...
The air.
Uh-oh.
It's choked with evil!
Don't you recognize me? It's your old friend, Eric, boy. And after all the worlds we linked as one, all the battles we fought together,
Probably should have had a, freelancer in here. Okay. So we might have some issues not having, Agnès here with us. Could cause us, some problems. Oh, I do have her. Thank God, right? Maybe I pre-planned that. Maybe we want to try to do an examine Rampart immediately. I feel like our,
you've seen too much not to understand. The world is not a singular existence. An endless array of Luxendarcs exist at once. An infinite line of worlds in parallel.
That's obvious enough by now.
And in piercing the walls that divide them, I've gained power. Power beyond the reckoning of mortals. Enough to bring about a grand and final end. To trigger the catastrophe. I owe you a great deal, my friends. For my power alone could not have broken the world walls. Not without the aid of the crystals sent to rampage.
I don't like her weird fingers, too. Weak to fire, I guess being a bug. I don't really have anything ready for that. Good guards. We'll, double up. I mean, all we can do, I think, is just keep going with our normal game plan. Maybe Agnès shows up eventually.
In the Great Chasm! That's your doing!
Please don't be modest. Or have you forgotten your contribution? The lot of you were eager to assist. We tore that void open together and siphoned through an army of monsters from the nether once more. I'm sure the locals were less than thrilled.
Dang. No one wants to, like, talk more about that, so I guess the Pillar of Light, us bringing that through is what causes everything to go haywire. I mean, we're doing okay. The big, like, all she's doing is swiping, which is kind of nothing right now. Which is keeping us going. We, mainly have to just worry about if she does anything else too spicy. Because we have no way to really heal.
You lied to us!
And you made it so easy. A fine pack of puppets you lot. Not a thought of your own, so eager to obey. Because obeying is so easy. You're never responsible when you're only following orders.
Okay.
And who would doubt what seems so obvious? Who bears the courage to disobey? Precious few, not one human in 1,000. Now, my lambs, to slaughter!
Oh. Oh. Good thing I have Rampart up, maybe. Nope, all dead. Nothing I could have done. There's no way. That there wasn't even damage numbers on that. Do I have to keep mashing? That's where I messed up. I wasn't mashing during that whole battle. Oh, she's slugging up.
I've been a fool. How could I have not seen this for the beastly trap it is? Grant me this prayer. If it is not too late, please save this world. Save my friends.
Oh, look at how that shattered.
What's this?
Was this right? Mother Vestal? Olivia? Sage?
Oop, crying
So
over there.
much hurt. So much suffering in my wake.
Oh! Oh, okay. I guess she just tried her best.
Death was too generous a wage for the loathly worms meddling. How dare they! The search for a new Vestal and warriors will hold. I need to first find a crystalline core. To come this far and be denied for another 5 millennia?
She hates it.
Fortunately, the crystals that yet remain in this world range out of control.
Well, okay, I guess they probably are going nuts right now that I left them
I
around.
shall bring the Dark Aurora into being and bide my time within the Great Chasm. Accursed fools!
Open your eyes. Arise, the time is come. There are those who yet fight the darkness and cling to hope. Those who have kept me safe, nurtured me. I now grant the power of their hopes and prayers unto you four. The power to sever the root of this darkness. Receive it now. Rise back to your feet. Arise, warriors of light!
Hell yeah.
Huh? Am I... Agnès! Itea! Ring a bell! Are you alright? Wake up! Please, answer me! Oh, thank goodness. Everyone's okay.
What happened to us?
We died, I think.
I destroyed the crystal.
Then Aerie turned into that thing.
Didn't we all fall in battle? How are we still...
I feel as good as new.
That's great, ring a bell.
Did anyone else have a dream? I heard a voice. A gentle voice.
Yes, I heard it too.
Where'd it come from?
I believe it came from my pendant. From the crystalline core.
I've never heard of a talking crystal before. Whose voice did we hear speaking?
I remember it sounded like Agnès to me.
Me?
Or the one from the world I came from? No, first things first. Eri is still out there. We have to stop her.
I still cannot believe she's been deceiving us all this time. No, I wish not to believe.
She turned into a slug. I don't think you have a choice, Agnès.
But we've seen her for what she is.
Yeah.
The creature that I saw kill Adia bore that same hideous form. I'm sure of it now.
The me from the previous world.
If we fail to act, that fiend will find new pawns to use in awakening the crystals.
This evil chain must be broken, and it's up to us to do it!
Hell yeah. Agnès joined the party. Well, I'm glad that was a battle. Lying Eri, what? I'm glad that was a battle we were expected to lose there. Got some Achivos done. Good stuff there. Alright, well. Away we go. Let us... Let's put, Agnès up front, since she's kind of made her big decision here. So we got all our genomes. Not that I'm gonna really use them, but just for the sake of having them. Makes me feel better. And that is going to be where the chasm is. I probably want to... Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. It's a little dank over here. And as I was gonna say, probably want to turn on battle encounters when we actually go in. Assuming it's actually a dungeon. I'm pretty sure it is, but just in case. We won't turn it on now, because this is nothing. Don't want to fight bogoblins. Probably should have just saved with you. Let's just go in, though. Yeah. Something don't look right.
There it is. The Dark Aurora.
Is Eri inside? But how do we...
Oh.
Look! A magic circle on the cliff's edge. It may offer a way in.
Convenient. You'd think we would just grand ship down there, though.
Alright, if everyone's ready, let's go after Eri!
I wanted to also show real quick. Not really notes. Well, I guess we have the bestiary. We're not gonna read, don't worry. I know, shell shock from all that. But on the last page, we had this. And now we can kind of have a better idea of what that actually was. Oh, I guess that's the number 6 circled. That makes sense. Actually, that makes me wonder then if this is slightly different. Because it should be the 5 if this is the other Alternus's journal. Or he just didn't draw pictures. Was it this one? What is our last date? 6/16. I thought he had the same picture on that. I guess he didn't do it, though. Yeah, what is this one? It's just not. I must have just forgotten then. Whatever. We, are going in? Yeah, looks like a proper dungeon. Dark Aurora Borealis.
So, you survived, obstinate insects. Still, your luck is my good fortune. You've left me to wait 5,000 years while the next crystal grows. At least I will have your shrinks of lamentation to pass the time.
Level 60, I'm a little above level, but that's okay. We won't really worry about that too much. I was at like around 60 before though. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna check something real quick before we properly get going in.
I believe it is time.
Yeah.
The sage has already deemed you worthy. 'Tis time I did the same.
Good.
The forbidden arms the sage took from the Orthodoxy lie sealed away on the Kustra Archipelago.
Where is this archipelago?
It is an icy chain of islands north of Florum. The sealed cavern shall rise from a frozen crescent moon.
I know where that
A
is.
crescent moon? And what do you mean the cavern will rise?
Sounds self-explanatory to me, but whatever.
Go, and you shall see. The tools of war there were too dangerous to leave in that cult's hands. I only hope they will suffice against the foe you now face.
So I think this only activates once we get to the final chapter. I was kind of under the impression it would have shown up on the map, but it didn't, and that's where I was unsure if I should go and check, but we're good here. Teleport us out. This is basically a little bonus dungeon to give us good equipment. Curious to see what the level is on this. And we know where we are heading. It's a shame it's so annoying getting to Vampire Castle. The climb and having to actually just find a place to land the ship or get the ship from. But just a boost, even if we are a little bit above level. It'll be nice to strengthen ourselves up a smidge bit for the battle to come. I don't know if you would like consider this to be like ultimate weapons, but for the most part it basically is. Or should be. I mean, last time I thought we were gonna get a power boost, we got nothing from the blue chest, so this is open now. We can just enter here. Dimensions Hasp. And I do have our, we got one person. We don't have levels on this. We do have our, dungeon finder thing. Places a labyrinth wrought with illusions by an archbishop of the Crystal Orthodoxy in a past age. His magic strengthens the beast who stalks this hall. Spells of teleportation are also nullified within. If you would press on, take care. That being said, we could also have no damage. Or not no damage, no battles if we really want to. No. I didn't want to talk to the fox. Only gets worse from here on in. Oh, we don't have our, thing anymore. Also, yeah, I guess we don't have Aerie nagging at us anymore either. So yeah, this is a bit of a gauntlet kind of thing. Not really a gauntlet. I think it's just hard enemies. And it's kind of a mix-up of all the dungeons, as you can see. Which means I probably should also... We'll give you the, I don't know if we need it, but just in case. Since this will be a battle of attrition and I don't really want to be blinded. Yeah, there's stuff here, so. And 3 chests. Oh, well, these seem like normal enemies, at the very least. I don't know. One, let us get you back to your normal setup. I'm not gonna be the most worried about this. I'm just kind of curious about how the fight might turn out. In the long run, we might start avoiding combat encounters. I also want to bring up, I mentioned, or maybe I did mention, the reason that when we first got our genome abilities that I wanted to grab stuff immediately, they kind of hurt, was Eye Gorge. Good. I wanted to immediately get genome abilities because the, a lot of the monsters from our first, like, dimension that we were at don't show up anymore, like the arrow element guys that give us the white wind ability. So without dealing with it right away, we would not have been able to get that until now. This dungeon here is where like all of those monsters that disappeared come back in. Alright, I mean they're manageable. Also, look at that level range now. What does that mean? 47 to 99? I think that basically amounts to, like... Mega Elixir. That basically amounts to just getting, deeper, I think, is getting to a harder level. Enemies get first strike. I forgot that was even a thing. Kind of dangerous. I am somewhat in the mindset, though, that we kind of want to just get through this quick. As cheesy as it is, I'm willing to turn off encounters if it means we just speed through this. Oh, I countered. I didn't realize what happened there that made me not die. So I will speed through this. So we just want to get to like the dungeon boss. We just want to get the items here. Mainly we want to deal with Aerie by the end of all this. Encountering stuff we've encountered before that's just a lot more difficult isn't as exciting, especially when, like, the plot's really popping off. And I already mentioned we're, like, somewhat over-leveled, maybe. It'll be convenient. Unless if this doesn't work, in which case, not convenient. These blue chests, I'm pretty sure Yata Garusi. I'm pretty sure these are better. Longinus, I think we got that from a blue chest in one of the dungeons. We can look at our equipment. Let's look at daggers. I'm just curious. So what does this do? Oh yeah, we have 2 now, yeah. Divine power that raises evasion. Divine power that raises evasion. What does it look like compared to other stuff we have? Where are you? 145. It is stronger. I think Falcon Knife is mostly better, though, just because of the speed boost. But yeah, we should actually get a boost in our equipment as we just kind of cycle through these maps. Demon Staff. Also, I think that is going to be straight up better for Agnès. Ancient Evil. Way more magic. Well, one more magic defense. Raise the wielder's mind by 8. Weapon attacks deal dark damage. Does 25% more damage when attacking multiple enemies. We're not really attacking, but we do get a little bit of a boost. And it's kind of cool having like a twofer there. Kind of cool. Lordly robes. I think we got some of those from Norinde. Mega elixirs. Basically, also, each floor is going to have a blue chest, which is going to be what has the equipment. I also don't even think these are, like, new maps. I think these are just reiterations of floors from older ones. Earthbreaker. No one's really being an axe person right now, so it's not that useful. Death Axe. With the name Dimensions Hasp, I can only assume part of that is the fact that this is like multi-dimensional. Yeah, a lot of the items here are just double ups on the first blue chest run we did. Gale Staff. It might be a little bit lame that I'm not doing battle encounters, but it would just take us a long time. Let's see what Demon Staff does. I'm kind of curious about that one. Barbed Rod enhances dark attacks. So that would be actually really good for our arcane builds. Get poisons off. Throw that on to give a boost to... Oh, we got a new Brave Suit. Get that boost on to do better with our... Probably would benefit the most from a new Brave Suit with the Dark Blasts. Poisons off, throw on the Rod to give Extermination a bigger boost. That's what I want to say. But everything here will just be the same things that were in the original dungeons, I'm pretty sure. I also think every floor seemed to have had a Mega Elixir. Never mind. And we got all weapons on that one. I got the Artemis bow there. Artemis bow. I like how the order of these floors doesn't seem like to really match up. Around here. Got all the Genji armor from our last Blue Chest adventure here. I wonder who should equip that. Big damage. Deadly against Dragonkind. Not that I think we're gonna really face much as far as Dragonkind is concerned, but hey, if we do, get a little extra damage on them. Like, imagine if I were still doing battles in here. I know, like, they... This is happening. I know they wanted to make it, like, a bit more scary and difficult because you had to worry about gold hairpin. What does that do? Have we had that before? Kind of don't remember it. Why am I looking here? Because the new equipment option didn't really work. Is it a... It might be a headband, actually. That explains it. Gold pendant lowers MP consumption. That hasn't been too much of an issue for a while now. I do wonder how that affects Amp Strike, though. Can you blame me for thinking a hairpin is an accessory? please stop. Don't blame me. But yeah, like, they set it up as, like, be careful, because there's all kinds of dangers, and you can't escape here. Which is supposed to, you know, make it more like it's a difficult thing to go through from doing battles. And, like, I could try to do that. But realistically, I think as long as we had speed and even, like, Dark Knight on our side, we should be okay. I also think the game still saves after each floor. So we could probably just get lucky. Yeah, it auto-saves. Not even luck, but just, like, if we die on a floor, we can, like, reassess. Because I know some issues would be, like, going into the vampire castle and those, what was there? Was something there that was annoying. There's some stuff that, like, counters, which means we can't just go crazy. So, you know, if we run into, like, one of those floors and run into a problem there. Another brave suit. Very good. I don't remember if we can actually get all of the brave suits. Like, enough for everyone to have one, but being able to have 3 is really nice. Realistically, it's probably the best option to put on everyone except for maybe our defensive force. Even then, it might still be a great option for our defensive force. Starting with 1 extra brave point is a godsend. How do I leave? This dungeon's too powerful. Was there a switch? I see a extra path this way. Just didn't notice it before. Gungnir. We can assume it's going to be a better spear all around. So I made a little oopsie. It doesn't really matter that much, but we can't actually do the rest of this until we beat the game. So we got a little bit of a bonus out of all that. That's all that matters, right? Little bonus. We can all appreciate a little bonus. Will help us get through this finale at the very least. I did give everyone but Tiz our brave suits, and I also decided to actually give Ringabel our cool new katana because Adia's able to get to the damage cap with a single amp strike pretty easily. Ringabel's 5 Darkbane hits don't really hit that high except for with critical hits, so we might as well give him a little boost in damage himself. The boost for Adia is less useful, basically. What that amounts to. Come this far. What do you say, actually? You've come so far, just a little further now. Means a lot when we're back at the beginning, doesn't it? And then we will just do some encounters for this dungeon just to see what is here. We might end up... It's like a little zone right here. We might end up not doing that, though, just to kind of speed up the dungeon itself. Since there isn't much we really need. We already know we aren't in much need of levels. Safety. Okay, I don't know too much about what you guys are able to do. We'll just kind of stick with the normal game plan. They might be immune to darkness, or they might absorb darkness. That could be a problem. As long as no one counters us, I feel safe. I might get auto battle on. I feel like there's not going to be any invisible walls along this way. I like the, can I like zoom out a little bit? I like the little train tracks in the back. Oh, we also have the, power lines. Kind of helps to make it seem like this whole, like, dimension thing is similar to summoning. Which would kind of make sense why Ophelia and the Sage have, like, an inkling of what's going on with us. Summoning from parallel worlds. Something along the lines of that. Kind of like a neat little world-buildy bit, right? I think it's neat. You might be a problem. Might benefit more from, if we're gonna do this, to really blast through these battles, I might as well use all of my Brave points. So let's, get a full lunch into, like, 20 amp strikes on a Dia. We're not gonna be able to do it with our, 1 or 2. We're going through this effort to go, like, max out. Might as well examine. So yeah, go all out. Free lunch. Amp everyone. You won't be able to go multiple times, but this should still work, and this should be okay for us. Biggest problem is if it fails. But we won't fail. We never fail. Life ring. I don't know if that was something we've had before. Greatly raises HP. How much is... Oh, it said right there. 1,000 is pretty great. I wonder how beneficial that is. I've mentioned it before. We could always use Salve Maker to craft a Giant's Draft, which doubles the user's HP. Always a solution. Could have been used instead of low leverage. The big problem with doing that is that if that person ends up falling in battle and has to be revived, I think we have to reapply Giant's Draft, which means another wasted turn. That's kind of why I like low leverage a bit more. Mimic? Mimic. Heart ring. Well, when we know we're like at the end, we'll look at all of our equipment to see if any of it was really new. Ah, he's almost dead. Feel pretty good about our overall damage with our output right now. There's actually no chest. Oh, but there's 2 different exits. Gotcha. I'm gonna assume the first exit then was a lie. There's also, I guess, a chance that the enemies can strike first. That probably is going to ruin everything. Definitely a good way to stop Ringabel from being able to do anything. Yeah. Lie exit, I knew it. But we got Bloodblade. Oh, there is a second Bloodblade. Let's go. Not that we really need it, but if we needed a secondary... Well, that's the thing, though. We could use a secondary ability. Given Ringabel a merchant class instead of Spellblade and then just using Bloodblade like we were using it before, will give us a bit more utility. As I mentioned before, like, we only really have one thing that we're doing with merchant, and since that applies for, what was it, 5 turns, we can slap that on, do a Bloodblade, and then we can get moving with doing more damage as expected with our... Ooh, that guy. There are 2 guys. New guys. That's an armored dragon. This will do big damage. As long as we attack the dragon. He's weak to our dragon swords. Perfect chance. But yeah, we'll figure out what we want to do with everyone. Not to mention, too, outside of examining, I'm not really doing too much with, another gold hairpin. With our freelance skill, I could use Mimic, but Tiz isn't really set up to do too much damage, and we get to go first. So I don't think Tiz mimicking attacks is going to benefit us the most. I mean, I guess it would be decent with Amp Strike if he goes last and gets to do that. He could get something going there. How much damage does he do? Let's look. I haven't really been taking full advantage of him. Status is strength. We need to look at equipment. Yeah, 153 compared to you guys. It's not the best. Technically speaking, I guess the shield isn't exactly useful, but I kind of want to make sure Tiz survives hits so he can set up his ramparts when we need them. Templar is another one of those things where, like, I'm only using it for rampart. I've never touched any of those other skills. I honestly should set up Tiz with the, and we got our actual ribbon, not from a minigame. Should set up Tiz to have the dual-wield shields for more defense. This guy... I guess one thing I need to watch out for is if any undead are around, because my Drain Sword will kill Ringabel. But it's fine, we're good. This is a little wacky. And we got one more Brave Suit, so we have enough for everyone. Might be a bit much to have that much with, Oh, I did not do that correctly. Rampage! This is the problem. I get myself killed. We're not going to survive this. Wait a minute. There's a chance. I didn't realize with Adia I did not set up, Quick Mimic. I did not set her up to do multiple amp strikes. I just did normal attacks like a freak. Okay, everyone's back alive. Default, go back to doing your, like... How about we have you do a bunch of mimics? The ultimate setup. We don't need to examine these guys. It doesn't matter. Alright, free lunch. Piracy. Piracy. Why didn't you actually? Why did you do normal attacks? Did I not free lunch, or did it not let me because... Oh, why did I just drain? Damn it. Draining so much. You see Tiz going nuts. We're fine. We saved it. We got another Lilith's Rod. That was previously my strongest rod. Although, the other rod we got, is it that much better than Lilith's was? 65. Yeah, it is. Demon's Rod was the one we had gotten. Also, this was better too, so never mind. Forget I was saying anything about anything. Okay. Repeat sets commands. Make sure Ringabel does what he needs to do. Theoretically, if something goes... Did I Accidentally revert. Theoretically, if anything goes wrong... Oh, good. I guess Tiz is really fast. Oh, okay. It might just be the Amp Strike wasn't strong enough. Can anyone do anything? Throw some holies out in hopes that we just end this before the dragons are a little too strong. Hey, it's all good. We just don't quite hit hard enough. This might have been the correct way to go. If I have to double back, I am going... Nope, we just circled. I was going to say if I had to... Did we finish that layer, actually? I don't... Kind of sucks that I ended up doing this, so... have you default. I need to stop having Tiz do that, since he's too fast. We're fine now. Oh, we can just get a Bloodblade from drops. There hasn't really been anything that had come up in a bit. I haven't really paid much attention to like what enemy drops are. But good to know. I'm sure a lot of enemies here can probably drop some decent stuff. I don't know if any of it will be decent enough to warrant. Tiz can do something now. If Ring Bell doesn't... Ooh, guard! Uh-oh. Oh, why did Rage fail? The problem with Rage was the fact that it would still cost HP. But you think he would have been able to still Rage? Strange. I don't really know what stopped that from working. I'm gonna give you sandals and give you shoes. So Ringabel should go first. Dia can go, and then I don't know if default gets in the way. I don't know. Oh, I guess we're here. It only gets worse from here on in. Less than a tent. That was a lot. That was expensive tents. So why not give you dual shield? Because I think, you have something that's kind of useful. Adding the value of your physical defense to your physical attack, your physical defense will be reduced to a minimum for that turn. It's not like I'm attacking with you, really. Also is kind of the thing with that. Really circled around the worst way possible. Why did I have Chaos Blade? Why did I have Chaos Blade on? It doesn't matter. Blood Shield all the way gives us the highest physical defense. I'm going to... Without these, your speed is going to plummet, which could be a problem with Rampart. I mean, your speed already kind of plummeted from me removing your shoes. Or not your shoes, your gi. I mean, if I do this, so the defense isn't going to really matter. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You know what Tiz does. You know what his goal is, his only purpose in life. Might as well stick with it. Finale. Oh, that's a ravine. Let's real save. Alright, this is it. Don't get scared now. I'm gonna also would hate to get an encounter while we're doing that. Got some eye drops just in case. Do you think we should do like bug or fire? No, let's just go in there. There she is. I like that it was called the Altar of Darkness. Let's go.
Aerie!
Piercer of Boundaries Aerie. What a title.
Is this truly you that stands before me? Can you not change back to the fairy we knew?
Can you just be a bit, like, easier on the eyes, Aerie? Just for us. We know you're evil, but, you know, just calm it down a smidge.
Agnès, how can you not see it now?
Yeah.
Show her no opening. She'll wield it against you.
But, Aerie, did you truly intend for this to happen all along? Tell me it's not so. What of our fateful meeting? Our travels together? Do such things mean nothing to you? If we could go back, if you could turn back into...
Oh, she finds it gross.
What now?
Don't believe her lies. Lying Aerie, that's what the name of the game is.
Aerie? That was Aerie's voice!
Yes. Don't tell me.
Help me! It's taking control. Can't fight.
Aerie!
Is that what you hope to hear?
You should have known. Agnès, it was the name of the game.
No!
Humans? Bah! What dull, foolish creatures! Lowly life forms incapable of learning! And a crystal vestal is the worst of the lot! How easy it was to deceive you in the form of a cute little fairy! You repeat the same mistake world after world.
There's only like a couple of worlds, don't worry about it.
Then, too, you trusted me to the very end, denying the truth before your eyes.
No!
That was a guttural one.
At least you're not squealing like stuck pigs this time. Though that's hardly progress.
Aerie, in countless worlds you've deceived us, slain countless innocents.
The way Agnès said Aerie there was like she was scolding a dog.
And it is true. I've been a fool the whole while. I still wish for us to be friends, somehow. But I am done playing the fool! We will break this chain! This cycle of misery across thousands upon thousands of worlds!
Auto battle's not on, right? Alright, I think it turns itself off when we're in a boss fight. Alright, this is gonna be like a realer fight than ever before, but we'll see how it goes. We have our strategies. Good thing is we don't have to worry too much about setting up our, I'm going to just do our setup first. We don't have to worry, about examining. Do our setup. I don't actually know if she has any... Okay. It looks like Ring-a-Bell was the only one that was affected by that, at least. Oh wait, was he affected? He looked like he was stopped, but he got back up real quick. Oh, we might want to set up a fairy ward, which is kind of even waiting once doesn't. Oh wait, maybe it does. All right, we're good. I love seeing more damage come out with adversity. Yeah, we definitely know what we might need a little bit of there. Alright, let us Asuna, and then we will Fairy Ward. Oh, Ring a Bell's also dead. Oh, it's gonna kind of suck. We need to do that. We need to Arise. We need a Fairy Ward. Get Rampart off. You don't have free lunch anymore. We might not need Enigma. Good thing is, I don't know if she... Oh, well, we're also doing really great damage. I don't know if... we could poison her, but it seems like that poison punish would affect her. Ring Bell's also kind of useless right now, but we are doing good damage.
Crystal's blessing!
Everyone's okay. Good guards. Actually, I think we just need Fairy Ward. I don't think anything was elemental here. We can do 2 rages. Good to go. So we should go over the limits. Not even getting critical hits. A critical hit would have hit a lot harder. Guessing second phase.
No other warriors of light have pressed me so far. But how will you stand up to this?
What am I looking at?
How many worlds has it been since last I took this form? Hundreds of thousands of years have passed without the need. It feels a bit foreign yet, but no matter. Now, you mightiest of all warriors of light, face the full extent of my power.
Did it sound like she said feast instead of face? Like she was gonna eat the full extent. You can like see the little caterpillar under it. Airy? I'm going to play with the assumption that it's going to be the same moves right now. We thankfully got healed up. Like our magic also is back to normal. Still weak to fire, still a bug. Okay, seems like that was a good option. Do you think I should Enigma or just wait? I'm gonna wait, I think. I might try pulling a bunch of Curas just to... Yeah, that wasn't a Rampart. That was absolutely a status ailment. Curas so I can get my special back up.
Through you sooner. I knew of your evils. I ought have.
You style yourself a hero. Arrogant. You did nothing but stand in awe of my might.
Well, he did kind of see through her. He just lost his memory and it made things take longer. Or at the very least, when he knew, it's not your fault, ring a bell.
My father and Master Kami Izumi warned us of you. Now, too late. I see the fool I've been.
Those who act by emotion are the easiest to master.
I don't think Aries wrong about that.
Father, to know him, only to be thwarted by his own daughter.
I will say, to be fair, though, they didn't do a good job of telling us.
But all your efforts shall be in vain.
Ah! Good thing I cured everyone. Okay. So, Acidia weakened us. The thing is, I think that would have bypassed Enigma. So the best thing I can do, I think, is dispel everyone and cure everyone. I think this will get rid of Ring a Bell's stuff, but that's fine. With dispel, we should probably just raid as well. Oh, cure is not quite enough, but dispel did the trick. This might be a problem with Hasten World, I'm gonna be honest. Gonna have to go nuts again. Let's, do you think glare can be reflected? We're kind of in a really bad spot where it's hard to get everyone back in action right now. That was all foes. We don't want all foes. We want our allies to be dispelled. I'm gonna try reflect and see if that helps at all. We're still dispelling. At the very least, I could defang a little bit. Nope. Well, everyone's alive, but Agnès can't act. Rampart's not doing the trick. This is all magic based. what can I do? Apologize. That'll do the trick. I don't even know what we would be mimicking. Something did hit through our rampart, I think. Just try to get attacks off. Maybe we can get past this, phase.
I'll never forgive you for violating Agnès' trust!
Always the same. Always about Agnès. I hate that about you most of all.
Oh, that's why Aries evil, because he's jealous. Damn. Yeah, that flare combo is a little rough. Wait a minute. Why is it not showing? Oh, I have to go to start game. There it is. In case you didn't know. Airy lies. Alright, I am gonna skip through stuff. What would we benefit from? I do need to examine because of the second phase so I can see. Probably save rejuvenation for second phase so we can do a lot more damage quicker. I don't think Enigma's gonna work. I think that's gonna be destroyed by the weaken. So, I mean, it's Flare, which means it would be a fire-based attack. I could go about equipping... Does equipment protect us from being weakened? I guess we can see if it works. I also forgot we have 3 of these shields. Might as well give you one. Everyone else just sticks with what they're doing. And then we will be back to the second phase, or see if I make a mistake in first phase. That was magic. Cheer everyone back up and then go for a reflect. We could probably brute force damage like immediately right now. If I decided to rejuvenate, I kind of want to save that though.
I knew you didn't.
Okay, that's a heal. This is when she starts doing her thing. Okay, so the shields don't affect that at all. So, I think my best course of action, at the very least, to brute force this is to use that rejuvenation. I'm going to use you to examine right now. We're going to go full force, free lunch into...
I'll never forgive you for
Always the same.
This has only begun!
Everyone's okay.
We first met on that precipice, overlooking the Great Chasm. You had come forth from the chasm's depths, but you had only just slain us. Our blood had yet to dry!
Damn.
Indeed, you have served me well. Now, die a bitter death, knowing you served your enemy.
Unacceptable!
Mimic. Whatever we mimic is hopefully gonna just be good. We have free lunch. I'm gonna go full blast because we have the song playing. Let's hope we can actually get a rage off.
You mortals shall know your place.
Shut up.
This isn't what happens. How are they different from the last?
I did die the last time. I was able to get a little bit off, but not quite as much rage as we usually would. Okay, we just need to keep everyone cured at this point. I think trying to change that. Do I not have my Drain Blade? I thought I Drain Blade. No, I had it because I definitely got my health back.
Mere mortals, pawns. You shall pay dearly for this defiance.
I really need to not be speeding up to figure out why Tiz keeps not doing it. Because he does have health to do it. We can have Tiz try to get some damage off. Heart Strike? No, that guarantees a crit, which is nice, but not the best. Desperation. I'm desperate right now. Her health is pretty low currently. Hopefully, she doesn't do anything too crazy. She might be going crazy. Alright, she just turned to goo. We did it! Alright. I mean, I think the biggest solution there was just to go with cures instead of trying to dissipate the weakness. Big experience.
My arms, my legs,
They didn't even know you had arms, girl.
so foreign this feeling. Is this defeat? Am I to simply vanish now, after 1,100 million years and myriad worlds? What absurd creatures are the race of man? You have won nothing in my defeat. But the great warriors of light are blind even to that.
You gotta stop laughing.
The day will come when all boundaries shatter and his advent comes to pass. Know that I am but an emissary, a humble servant of his. Lord Ouroboros, I have failed in the task you saw fit to give me. Yet still...
Ouroboros? Is that how you pronounce that? I've always pronounced it Ouroboros. I'm gonna still pronounce it that way.
I pray that in some distant age hence, your malevolence will yet cross over from the beyond.
Who is this Lord Ouroboros? Ouroboros. Sorry. Also, what a death rattle.
Is it truly over?
I believe so.
I never expected our journey to end like this.
How did you expect it to end?
I wonder if we succeeded in giving hope to anyone.
Of that I am certain. But it cost the lives of far more than we have heartened. It is still hard to fathom that the rite of awakening was an act of worldly destruction.
The crystals are still raging out of hand if we don't restore them to their natural state. What now?
It's going to collapse!
That's our cue. Hurry, everyone, run!
Oh, we ran out of there?
It's fading away.
When did you guys get on my ship?
Lord DeRosso and the Sage? Here? Together?
Were you guys kissing?
What's brought you here?
Agnès, Tiz, Idea, ring a bell? You have done well.
1800 years have passed since the angel's revelation. And now at last this evil has been severed at its roots.
Has it?
I marvel at the power of youth. I doubt yours is a feat we could have managed.
I don't know, I think you guys probably could have handled it. Throwing meteors and energy blasts all over the place.
Now, leave the rest to these two old men.
Indeed, for you have obligations elsewhere.
We do?
The Great Chasm links all the worlds through which you have journeyed.
Now that the Evil One is defeated, it will begin to close. You must each return to the worlds you wish, ere it shuts for good.
I mean, considering what we know, I guess we could just return to the one that we originated from, but like, we also had that, that thing where you, like, said we could be with the ones we love and have them not be dead. We could just kind of hang out.
The worlds we wish?
This world is a mirror of the one you were born in, but only that. A reflection. You are free to remain nonetheless, or to return to the worlds whence you came.
Well, Ring a Bell's also from a different one from us, too.
The choice is yours, but it would seem there's little time to deliberate.
The chasm has begun to close sooner than I had anticipated.
Now, quickly, children. If you would return, make haste. There's no time. You've saved this world and those beyond. Return home with your heads held high.
Thank you for all you've done.
Sage, is that not quite enough?
You know, I was gonna make a joke about how I wouldn't hug that guy, but I figured, like, you know, this is a joyful moment. They're probably not gonna do anything about that, but here we are.
Just a little longer. This is the last we'll meet.
She may not welcome such affection, and Tiz is staring daggers at you.
Everyone is.
Bah, you people are no fun. Well, farewell to you, my angel.
May we meet again, though it may be a different me that greets you.
I will be forever grateful.
Oh, the chasm is closing. Look, it stopped.
The chasm stopped closing?
They've secured us a road home.
How have they done that?
I sense the tremendous force of their magic at work.
Fair, I guess.
Well, Ring a Bell, let's go. Dats, Zats, and the proprietress are waiting.
They're right there. I would say if they have the power to hold a, like, portal to another dimension with their magical force, they probably had the power to beat Ares, so maybe they could have just done it themselves.
All right, everyone. Hold on tight.
I like how flat the grand ship looks in this scene. Like, I feel like it really needed to be, like, angled a little bit.
They've gone?
It would seem so. And with nary a look back.
You told us we had no time.
It was a long battle.
Indeed it was. After 2,500 years, the battle is over at last.
Abrupt cut there. Anything else or straight to credits? Oh, we did it. We beat the game. So I'm guessing we returned to our original timeline. I mean, Ring a Bell, we did kill Alternus in the original timeline, so Ring a Bell's good to go. Got like a flower in his hand. He's gonna go get the ladies. So, like, I mean... Okay, Agnès is reestablishing the orthodoxy, probably not as scummy as it was before. But what's Tiz doing? Is he just gonna walk around the Norinde map that we made? Yeah, this is the original timeline because Eagle's here. Crazy that we did nothing with Eagle in the other timelines. Or for that fact, we never really did anything for the grand ship that was going to sink. Although because there are different dimensions and not just going back in time, I guess it's just that, like, oh, the grand ship wasn't going to sink in those ones. Convenient, right? But in this one, we have Olivia's dead. Our boy here's dead. I don't think there's really going to be much else we're going to really see. Most people are dead in this timeline. I think the going to different dimensions part is an interesting concept that's really half-baked. Especially with just Chapter 5 and 6 barely being any different. Especially with Chapter 6 conceptually having differences that we don't really see much of. I did notice that with the refight against Holly and... I always forget his name. Barros, the monk. They were talking like it was Tiz that fought them. I was kind of unclear on that. I assumed it was Till, because Till was going after them apparently, and then Till was gonna do Norinde. So it's not like the sage made a like vision of what could be. I think it was just that. But then, like, again, no one really talks like Adia died in that timeline. Ring a Bell at the very least was just a sad love in the crossfire, long version. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. Ring a Bell alternates were at least, like, only in the version where they had to, like, cry about Adia being dead. Same with Brave. The Olivia thing was interesting, and then, like, fighting the three sisters together was a neat battle. It'd be nice to have more of, like, that, you know? Something a little bit more spicy to do. I think, like, a big part, too, of why those chapters kind of suck is the fact that going to refight all of the Asterisk fights doesn't really do anything different. There's not enough new stuff. Like, oh, we saw, like, the orphan kids with Jackal. That's kind of something. But for the most part, they were, like, exactly the same. Which, like, that's my fault for wanting to refight them again, just to make sure there wasn't anything different. But also, like, the game announced to me that Till was going to fight the, Skyforce. So, yeah, let's see if Till's doing anything there. Not really, apparently. But I love Bravely Default, you know. Oh.
It all must begin with me.
More? Black screen? Oh, a lot more. Everyone's doing their own thing. Tiz becomes a knight.
We've returned, Your Highness.
I hadn't dared to hope, but the Warrior of Light returns. A feast! A feast for our hero!
Those two doors beside the throne make me think they're bathrooms. Like, that's the men's restroom and that's the women's restroom. Sorry, I'm distracted by them. Is Ringabel just gonna get the ladies or get back to doing the council? He did get his memories back. His devotion to Brave probably still exists, right? Oh, obviously this would also be a Diaz thing. You think that devotion also would be him sticking with Adia?
I'll see your ideals given form, Father. I swear.
He can still lead, he just don't got an arm or something. He'll be in a wheelchair, it's fine. Just, there are elevators here. Just make it more accessible. I feel like Ringabel just... Oh. I feel like if he just goes back to womanizing, that's gonna be kind of lame for him. He is holding a flower, look at him. Oh, he's holding it for the idea from his timeline. That's so tragic. That's actually super sad. I didn't even think about that. I'm glad they showed the flashback so I knew exactly what happened. Save cleared game data? No, if you save, the game will resume from before the attempt to destroy the crystal. Thanks. I will throw that out there. Look at that. We got a full save file. Saved. Continue your journey and search for new horizons. Game completion bonus. Agnès can now equip the vessel garb. So we just have that as a garb option. Game completion bonus. You can now view the final chapter in the event viewer. Game completion bonus. New prizes have been added to the exchange shop. Ooh, exchange shop. New prizes. Load that game. Check those out. We're hanging out here. Can I, Aerie! What are you doing here? It was before we did all that. Teleport. I like how our health is low from the encounter, though. So we should have our, genome, I'm pretty sure. Look at, like... Magic? Is there an easy way to look at my genomes without having to look at the... D-book? Well, let's complete it, so we can assume it's there. Yeah, we just have the crystal again. Well, we have the, we're going to the last one. Aerie, please. I guess we could just call it there. We do have the nightmare pillows. There might be other stuff. There is the end of the other dungeon, but also... we did kind of learn that Aerie is actually working for some kind of higher being, which seems a little worrying. I wonder if we can do anything about that. And I wonder if, perchance, that was the worst possible ending? Do you think? Maybe? Maybe we don't break the crystal? Maybe we, do another go-around? Maybe there's a lot more and we still have not beaten the game yet.